Chapter 30 of To Kill a Mockingbird commences immediately after the events of the preceding chapter, when Scout led an unknown man to the Finch's home to recount the terrifying incident where Bob Ewell attacked her and her brother, Jem. In this chapter, Tate, the town sheriff, arrives at the Finch house. Tate narrates to Atticus that Bob Ewell was found dead under the tree where the children were assaulted. He insists on the idea that Bob Ewell accidentally fell on his own knife and died, a futile effort to protect Boo, also known as Arthur. Radley, the gentleman Scout is speaking with, and the one who saved the children from Bob Ewell. Scout then realizes that her rescuer is Boo Radley, their mysterious neighbor who had been the subject of their childhood fantasies and games. Atticus and Scout quickly understand Tate's intentions, and they acknowledge his story. Atticus erroneously thinks that Jem had killed Ewell in self-defense, but Tate firmly contradicts him by persistently sticking to his version of the events. Tate is trying to prevent Boo Radley from being subjected to an investigation and public attention, believing it would be cruel to expose such a private person to that. For the first time, Scout physically interacts with Boo Radley, indicating her development and maturity. She takes his hand, leading him to Jem's room. After seeing Jem, Boo asks Scout to lead him home, which she does. The chapter concludes there, wrapping up Scout's direct interaction with Boo Radley and putting an end to Bob Ewell's plot against the Finch family.